Yes, the final stretch, a lot that will be happening. We've seen defections, some stepping down in favor of candidates. Of course, the key contenders in this race, that is Jubilee Party and NASA Alliance, they are not taking chances. As you've said, we know that NASA managed to sort of beat Jubilee by booking the venue, the historic Uhuru Park grounds, come Saturday. And as such, Jubilee Party will, in the next 1 hour or so, descend in Nairobi for their final submission rally in the capital. And of course, what do we expect? It is a cutthroat competition. Akisa, you'll remember that in 2013, it was 59% in favor of then-called presidential candidate Raila Odinga against Uhuru Kenyatta's of TNN then, at 41. But again, when you look at how the numbers panned out, it was a tight race because only 32,000 votes separated the two. And then Odinga managed to snatch the governorship seat and then managed to get the highest number of MCAs in the county assembly, therefore controlling that bit. While on the other hand, Uhuru Kenyatta, TNA, managed to get 10 members of parliament out of the 13, in addition to the senator and the woman representative. Therefore, what do we expect in 2017? That is anybody's guess, and that explains why Jubilee has to ensure that it has its final submission rally in the capital as well at the historic Uhuru Park grounds in the next 1 hour. Akisa.
All right, but looking at the final rallies, NASA holding theirs in Uhuru Park tomorrow, Jubilee holding theirs in the next 1 hour, as you say. What is most likely to be the final submissions from both teams ahead of the election?
Well, NASA is banking on punching holes on Jubilee's 4-year rule or 4-year reign or Jubilee's scorecard, while on the other hand, Jubilee is facing the electorate with what they are calling a scorecard and what they've repeatedly termed as their transformative agenda. Of course, they've gone big on infrastructure, they've gone big on matters to do with social welfare, and that is what they're expecting to continue selling to Kenyans in the next few minutes. But NASA, of course, banking on the research findings by two leading opinion firms, the pollsters. Of course, that is what NASA will be banking on, and of course, apart from what they are promising to deliver in their agenda when they take charge, hopefully come Tuesday. Of course, that is what will be dominating the final hours, the next 48 hours, because it is a very, very critical moment. Now, this is where the candidates, the coalitions of the party have to be extra careful. Any miscalculation or any miscalculation that can lead to misinterpretation can actually prove to be damaging to any particular party. And therefore, the candidates or the parties will be very, very keen just to ensure that they win more support, and particularly the so-called undecided voters. So it's a very, very critical moment, this home stretch at this particular hour, as they work on their final submissions to the 19.6 million voters. Akisa.
All right, we'll definitely see how that goes. Senior political reporter here, Duncan Hayemba, preparing to cover that final rally by Jubilee at Uhuru Park in the next 1 or 2 hours, and we'll definitely be going there.